Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap. I'm DSP. Today is Sunday, the 27th of February, 2022. I welcome you here to the show. Now, Elden Week has now officially concluded, and that means, yes, even though the Elden Ring gameplay will continue, the marathon of nonstop coverage does end now, even though there will be more even as early as Tuesday when I get back from my break. We are going to now alternate between Elden Ring and the many other games that I've been playing. So, what I would like to first say up front is thank you all to everyone who's been watching my nonstop coverage of the game for 3 straight days, 15 hours of gameplay of this game. There have been ups and downs for sure. I can definitely tell you there's more ups than downs, and I am really enjoying the game. And you guys are obviously really enjoying the playthrough because the streams are doing well, the videos on YouTube are doing well, everything is doing well. So I'm very pleased about that, and thank you to everyone who's been watching the content, engaging, whether you're liking the streams, supporting the streams, whether you're liking the videos on YouTube, leaving comments, supporting via other ways. I really appreciate that, okay? Thank you. Now, first of all, I'm sure you want to hear about what I thought about today's gameplay. I tried to beat that damned optional boss for 2 more hours. Yes, he's called the something knight. I can't even remember what the hell his name is anymore because I don't care. He's so obnoxiously hard. I got close a few times. His second attack pattern, he starts turning into a dragon, and his dragon attacks are almost uncounterable and unavoidable. What I noticed during my gameplay today, you know, being the 3rd straight day that I'm playing the game, is that Elden Ring has input lag on PS5. Now, all the From Software games has input lag. I want to clarify that. It's not like this is the first time this has happened. But you would think that perhaps in the modern era, they would have done something to at least reduce it in some extent. And also, the fact that this is supposed to be the best version of the game. PS5 is supposed to have the best graphics. You would expect the best performance. I don't think that's the case. I actually think the PS5 version might have a little bit more input lag than other versions in this case. For example, I just played King of Fighters 15, and after they tested all the versions of the game, they found out PS5 had the most input lag. I almost guarantee you that's the case here. Because, man, I started testing it, and when I was testing it live on stream, I would press the dodge button, release the dodge button, take a full step forward, and then my guy would roll. And I was doing it on webcam, showing everyone how bad that is. Like, you have to basically guess what the enemy's going to do, or you literally have to press the button way early and time everything ridiculously early. You can't press the button when you actually want to dodge. But I've played games where it's worked. For example, Neo 1 and 2. It's a Soulsborne type game. It's not Soulsborne, Soulsborne type game. In that game, every time you press dodge, you immediately dodge instantly, without exception. Why are we making another game? Now, again, this is not supposed to be Dark Souls 4. It's not supposed to be Bloodborne 2. It's not Sekiro 2. It's supposed to be its own new IP. Why can't From Software make responsive controls? That actually pisses me off, that we have a new game, and they made no effort to improve the control scheme. They must feel that it's just an ingrained difficulty spike to have delayed controls. Because I know if I could have responsive controls, I would beat some of the stuff I can't beat. I couldn't beat that optional boss, the Crucible Knight. That's his name. And it pissed me off because I was like, if this would respond when I pushed it, I would be beating this guy. But it's late, and it makes it so difficult to time it up, especially when you see him doing a tail whip. Oh god, the tail whip in the second part of the fight is so fast, you almost never get the response that you want, okay? The thing is, I've been there, done that. I played other From Software games, and it's the same thing. They've never really improved it. It's frustrating, but it's not the end-all, be-all of the game, and it doesn't ruin the game. It just makes the game harder, okay? It's artificial difficulty, essentially. What really pissed me off tonight, I'll tell you, was, well, during the day, we explored some more, and after losing to that knight ridiculously long, like 2 hours, I gave up. I couldn't do it anymore. So I gotta come back when I'm more leveled up and I'm doing more damage and stuff. So we went to Stormvale Castle, which is the first legacy dungeon of the game. It's good. I went through all the outskirts, did stuff, went to a side area, you know, snuck into the castle because you could go through the main area and then there's a million enemies you gotta fight at once with cannons and shit. I didn't do that. I went to the side area. And man, I didn't realize how long it would be. Basically 3 hours. This dungeon is a 3-hour long dungeon. There's a lot of optional stuff to do in it, and it's cool because you're like, at one point you're way high up, you're looking down, you're seeing shit underneath, you're like, oh god, that looks crazy, what could that be down there? And later on you end up down there. Really neat. I don't want to spoil, obviously I would like you to watch the videos, but the exploration aspect, of Stormvale Castle was very fun. I really liked the castle. And I know that everyone watching liked it too. They really liked the exploration. I found a bunch of items. I found new weapons. All kinds of shit I found, okay? Then at the very end of the night, I only had like 10 minutes left. We got to the boss, okay? And his name is Godric. And I'll tell you right now, the boss doesn't look tough. It doesn't. It looks like it's a boss that is, he has insane range, of course. Every boss in this game seems to have insane range. It seems to be a pattern, okay? But it seems like, again, if you learn his pattern, you know what can hit you, what can't. You know how to stay out of his range. Looks like you can get behind him often. And if you use summons, which is the new implementation of the game, summoning guys to help you in these boss fights, you can pretty much get through the entire first half of the fight without even getting hit or without taking too much damage, okay? But I didn't beat him. I only tried like 3 or 4 times, not even. I didn't have a lot of time. But my problem with this boss fight is it's completely buggy and unpolished. And I haven't heard a single person say this yet. How is it that it's the first experience I'm having with this boss? First of all, he has a phase where he has flames, okay? I get past them. They're nowhere near me. I ran past the flames, and I got past it so I could start hitting that. I hit him, I light on fire. But he's not on fire, so it's not like you hit him when he was on fire. That's why you lit up. I'm past the flames. This would be the equivalent of a big dragon, which there was one. Remember, there was a big dragon earlier in the game blowing flames. If you get past the head, you could strike the dragon's head or neck or past it. This guy, you light on fire anyway. For what? What's the purpose of that? Besides bad game development and being lazy and not making the boss fight more realistic and fun. It's stupid. It's artificial difficulty. Then, and this is what really pissed me off, and I closed the game when this happened, okay? This boss has an ability where he takes his axe and he winds it above his head and a big tornado goes around his body. He controls the wind, so it's Stormvale Castle. He goes like this, and when he goes like this, a big tornado blows out of his axe and basically comes at you, and you have to dodge it. And he could do several. He could do like 2 or 3 of them in a row, and you have to side dodge all of them. I think you can front roll through them too, but you dodge around. So, I've seen this attack many times. I know exactly what the animation is. So I have summoned guys. My summoned soldiers are distracting the boss. So I'm going behind him. I'm sneaking up behind him. I'm going to get some hits from behind. He starts doing it. Okay, I got to back away because when he does the tornado, the whole thing covers his body. So I back away. All right, I'm just going to wait for him to toss it at my guys, and then I'll go up and hit him from behind. He goes like this. He's literally not, he's facing away from me. His back is to me. He's facing away from me. He goes like this to throw the tornado at my guy, my summoned guy. The tornado comes out of his hand backwards. Makes no sense at all. Literally comes out of his hand backwards and hits me from behind. This is the equivalent of someone pulling out a gun, going like this, firing the gun, and the bullet goes backwards and hits someone behind them. It's the most ludicrous, buggy, shitty thing I've ever seen in a From Software boss fight, except for Bed of Chaos. Bed of Chaos is the worst. That was the second worst thing I've ever seen in a From Software boss fight, and this is in a game that's supposed to be their best game ever, 10 out of 10 according to all these media outlets. By the way, I'm not saying this is going to ruin the game or anything. It's just annoying. This is supposed to be the new game, the best game, right? Everyone's claims it's the best one they've ever put out. The boss fight is unpolished. It's buggy as shit. He's fucking shooting bullets backwards. How, you fucking dumbasses? It's dumb. It pisses me off that in 2022, these guys will get away with it. And that's the thing that gets me. So many people will say this is the best game ever, blah, blah, blah. I just have concrete evidence on video. I've watched it back. It's broken. The boss fight needs to be fixed. You shouldn't be lighting on fire when you're past the fire. You shouldn't have bullets going backwards. It's stupid. It really is. And I don't want From Software to get a pass. I want you guys to understand I like this game. I can't wait to continue playing it, but it's not perfect. It's definitely needs refinement, and you can tell the thing is, you would have thought, man, in the open world, there's going to be a lot of problems. Actually, I haven't seen many problems in the open world. Besides dropping frame rate, the open world portion of Elden Ring is good. This boss is the buggiest part so far. Why? Why is the boss so buggy? It's a boss. You should have polished it. It's an arena you created for him. It's all custom attacks. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, it's open world, all these elements in effect that could screw it up. It's not. It's stupid. The guy definitely should not be that dumb. It was so stupid. I was like, I can't believe how badly this was made. And there's no testers. The one moment a tester hits the guy and you light on fire for no reason, why is that not fixed? The one moment he goes like this and a tornado goes backwards as a projectile and hits you. How are you not fixing this? How did that come out? How is that in the game? Maybe I'm the unlucky one. Maybe I'm the only person who's experienced this. But it pissed me off. And I knew I wasn't going to beat him tonight anyway. I only fought him like 3-4 times. It pissed me off and I closed the game. I said, I'm done for tonight. That's it. We'll play it again later in the week when I have more time to focus in. And that way, if this cheap bullshit happens, I could just restart it again. I don't have time for this shit tonight. So, I had a good time. The dungeon's good. Lots of optional areas and exploration. Great footage. Check it out here on DSP Gaming. You're going to enjoy it. Prepare for bullshit at the end. Seriously, prepare for the biggest you will laugh your ass off seeing this happen. He literally goes, and it goes backwards. It hits me in the face. Like, wow. Anyway, that concludes my 3 days of Elden Ring. I'm off for tomorrow, okay? No streaming, but you'll have opportunity to get caught up on everything if you're not. And if you do, remember, please like the videos and leave comments. This engagement is helping the channel immensely right now, okay? When I return on Tuesday, it'll be March. No more February. March will begin. It'll be more Elden Ring on the first stream. I'm going to beat that motherfucker. And then continue on with the game. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll continue on. And then it'll be Pokemon Legends Arceus on the late stream. Then Wednesday is going to be the return of Horizon Forbidden West. That'll be paired with Skyrim After Dark. And then there'll be more Elden Ring on Thursday. The one other notable thing happening this Friday is that it's the return of Friday Night Fights. On Friday night, I'll be playing Old School Street Fighter. So I hope you guys will join me for that if at all you can. Okay? All right. That's it, guys. Thank you for a great week. Thank you for 3 straight days of Elden Ring fun. And I can't wait for more. Please have a good, safe day tomorrow. I won't be here, but I'll see you on Tuesday. Sound good? Thank you, guys. See you then. Peace out.